You are listening to King's Court Podcast.
Is this better?
Yes.
A lot.
Okay. Wonderful. Exciting.
Okay. Well, we're under a time crunch, so we'll get started. You ready, Axe? Is
Yeah.
everyone coming in here? Okay, good. All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the King's Court Podcast. In this corner, we have me, Brandon, the King, and in the other corner, we have.
You have Axel, and so at some point during the episode, there will be scoops, but I will cut to them randomly, so people have to listen all the way through.
Oh my god, I'm part of the Scoops episode?
Yes.
You absolutely are, and man, I can't believe you just revealed all that to them.
I had to let the people know that the scoops are happening at some point, so we get longer
That's
viewer
true.
engagement, you know?
No. This is the part that I mean, is that you let them know, but you can leave the last part out.
Which part?
You can sound like we're a struggling podcast. you know,
We are,
suffering.
brother.
No, we're not. And we have a very special guest today that is on a time crunch. I'm gonna definitely get into things, and we have a lot to cover. Wait, hold on, 20. I want to say 2024 U.S. champion.
2023.
3? Yes. All the years just blurred
It's
together.
memorable because it's the second year that soccer won Worlds. That's how you can
Got it.
remember it.
How you remember 2023? Damn, that was that was that long ago. You've been in the game that long, and still you're hella young. Is like I just don't even like to think about it. Anyway, we got Wikignometry Fa in the building. Let's go.
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
So Fa, we like to start at the beginning. We like to get the histories. When you started Netrunner, why you started Netrunner, were you like, what was going on at the time? The floor is yours.
Okay. My first game of Netrunner is actually 3 weeks ago next week. So March 4th, 2023 is the first day I ever played Netrunner. I was doing ballroom, I was in a ballroom club in university, and my dance partner at the time, Chromatically, also known as Steven, was hosting kind of this game night at his place, and then he had a poster of the old SMC art on the wall, and I asked him what it was, and he told me about this game that he used to play, and then it got discontinued, and then he was like, oh, that sounds like a game you would enjoy. And so some other game night, I went there and I was a little bit early, and so we were like, oh, why don't I teach you Netrunner? And that was the start of spring break, which was really good timing, because for the rest of that week, I think I played 50 hours of Netrunner, maybe. I went to his house every day, and we just stayed until 2 a.m. Every day, and I was very slow, so we didn't get that many games in, but it was a lot of Netrunner. And then I was just pretty much immediately I just got really into the game very quickly. I was introduced to JNet, I think, a couple weeks after, and then I just was playing all the time. I was playing in classes. I think I was averaging more than 100 games a week, definitely, because I would see JNet only tracks up to the last 100 games, and it was commonly less than a week ago. And then I think I was also it also benefited me that Steven was part of kind of a testing group of his friends from when he was playing in Michigan, which is with Ice Cream College, Chris, who still plays at Tiebreakers, and then Bryce, whose username now is Rip Netrunner, and he doesn't play anymore. And so having people who knew how to play teach me the game kind of allowed me to accelerate into understanding the game very quickly. I really liked playing, the first decks that I really picked up, or that I played a lot of, was kind of Hutting News Boom Asmari. So there was the Pigeon Fighter version, and then Laura Asmari was the evolution of that. And then runner side, I played a lot of Tag Me Zaya, White Blade's list from Worlds 22. I had maybe 250 games on Tag Me Zaya, maybe 100 something games on Asmari. And then after that, I picked up like I was like I should branch out to other decks. So then I picked up Outfit, and then Baker Shiko was like the really good corp then. And by that point, Steven was going to the U.S. Nationals, so I was like, oh, I'll go to U.S. Nationals too. And so because of that, I like started practicing Big Hosh, which came out of your camp actually. Yeah, and then we went to Nationals 2023, like US East Coast Nationals. I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I like win some games, and then like and I was like, oh, like my goal for the tournament would be to like remember my triggers. I didn't remember all my triggers, but I did win the tournament, so that was cool. Yeah, and then I like I got a ticket to go to Worlds, and I was like, oh no, this is like so like it was really bad for me to go to Worlds, like at midterms that week. So I was like asking someone to skip midterms or like to move the midterms, and like I was like I didn't like study for midterms as much as I should. It was kind of bad, and then like also I needed to get a visa, so I had to make it like I flew to New York to get a visa to go to Worlds, and that was like probably my first like random solo trip, and like it was expensive and like all that, but I was like I actually one of the things I would tell my like teammates as we were prepping for Worlds was like, oh, I kind of I wanted to meet Sokka because he had like messaged me congratulations when I won like US Nationals, and I was like, that's really nice. And then I went to Worlds, and I didn't win Worlds, but I didn't meet Sokka. And yeah, and then yeah. I feel like that's most of my story. And then I met Sokka, and then
Hold on, wait. Before we get into that, I think there's so much to. Well, not so, but there's definitely things I want to fill in there. Okay.
okay.
Are we allowed to talk? Are we allowed to talk about the point system?
Point system?
Oh yeah, yeah, you can.
No, I want you to talk about the point system.
I had made a point system for like these are like if I go to Worlds, these are the points values of the experiences that I could experience, you know, that would like make Worlds worth it. And so it's like winning Worlds is infinite like points, but then like there's other levels, right? Like making top cut would be a certain amount. I don't remember the actual like points value, but making top cut certain amount of points. Meeting Sokka was a certain amount of points. Like I wanted to meet like Metropole Grid, Andre would be a certain amount of points. Like there's various people on this list that I wanted to meet. There's like, oh, like if I yeah, like if I remembered all my triggers, then that's a certain amount of points. If like yeah, and so like I had like a point system of like these are like cool things I want to do while I'm at Worlds.
And did we get a lot of these points?
We did. Worlds was very, very good. Yeah. It was like one of like I like was my first real experience into like meeting a lot of people who I'd like only heard about online. And it was like incredible. And also meeting people who I hadn't heard about online. Like I stayed at a place with Talassen because they were friends with Ben Blum, who Pittsburgh Netrunner player who I went with, and like just like really incredible to meet them, and just yeah, just meeting all the testing groups, like meeting Mr. Snares, the Unban. We went to your place, we went to the Snares place as well. Yeah, it was good. I feel like I made a lot of like diplomatic relations at that time.
Diplomatic relations.
Calling them diplomatic relations is kind of peak.
It's peak, yeah. Yo,
we like honestly we almost talked about it that way. We were like we should like know someone in most of the testing groups, right? And so I made friends with someone in most of the testing groups. It was good.
wow, you got a lot done, you know, making diplomatic relationships, getting all these points, you know. That's actually a very interesting way of looking at things, just because like, hey, like going to Worlds, what do I want to accomplish? And a lot of it seems like really fun, like interactive stuff, and like obviously, you know, first starting out, you may see some people on JNet that you recognize, or like you look at standings of tournaments and you see these names, or maybe you're trying out some people's deck lists and things like that. They're like, yeah, have an opportunity to meet them at this big event and things like that. Seems cool. I do remember meeting you for the first time. That was hype.
Yeah.
Like we had played on JNet like before that.
Mhm.
I like got on like a Discord call before that, but like it was cool.
Okay, so Gruber is the 5 cost, 5 strength ice, barrier liability. When you rest his ice, if it's protecting a central server, take 1 bad publicity. End the run, unless the runner pays 3 credit, the same subroutine twice. And it's 3 influence and BN.
Nice.
So that's like good on the the remote, you know?
Oh yeah.
The flavor text also is gimme, 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 gimme. And the art has hella hands from Scott Uminga. I feel like this is a running joke in the art people spheres, you know?
Yeah, though I know nothing about art. So,
yeah, I had to be the one scooping the arts, you know?
Yeah, well, there you go. I'll take your word for it. I'm here for analysis about real things.
Okay, you think this is good?
Well, okay. So I think first of all, like it gives ED another like bad pub.
ED? Like what ED?
The ID. that kind of ED.
Basically the same thing. Yeah, it's trigger. It's only if it's like on a central server, you know? No, if
but
it's
like
yeah. I think this is a remote rush ice more, you know?
Well, I was gonna say that like you have 2 modes, right? Like I'm not sure what the ED decks are gonna look like, but like okay, if you find a way to not get destroyed by the amount of bad pub you take, like maybe okay, you could put this on a central and get your first trigger if they like run or whatever, or whenever they run, you're gonna get a trigger there. Okay. But also, it works also on the remote, like, hey, maybe I've taken enough bad pub, I don't want to take anymore. This is a good like remote ice. And or maybe my strategy isn't to take as much bad pub as possible, that sort of thing. And so I put this on the remote and like, put things behind it. Maybe you're, mixing and matching. Maybe you're playing some flood the market type stuff or whatever. And you want to like protect some assets or upgrades or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, so I think it's cool that you can have like a rush remote ice, but then also have it trigger, that ID as well.
Yeah, also like you practice on a remote, probably not breaking it for less than 6 credits, which like does matter in the end. And like it's a NBN barrier, which is like typically the weakest subtype for NBN, and it's like has ended the runs kinda. So I feel like it works in kind of these brushy NBN lists, right?
Yeah, also means that like Gold Farmer is never coming back, but this is also just GameNet ice, so take that out.
Oh no, we cannot mention GameNet.
No, now we have 2 GameNet barriers. And, be prepared to get taxed out and give me your money. And no, I like this. I think it's solid, a solid piece of ice, and yeah.
Yeah, depends a lot on what kind of NBN decks do look like after the new set comes out.
Like, I have no problem playing this in Asset. I have no problem playing this in Rush. Like, in Asset, obviously, you can't put this on a Central. But, like, in Rush or Asset, where I put this on a remote, I really like it there.
You want to raise a 5-cost ice on a remote in an Asset deck that doesn't have a hard end run. Like, Mesne Chesvo is competing a lot for this slot.
I think in some of the Asset decks, like, it's about how much you tax them. And as you said, like if they have to pay 6 for this, then get what's behind it, that's a lot of cash.
Yeah, but can you just do it with Mesne Chesvo instead? Like yeah, Mesne Chesvo dies pretty hard to some like stuff people are already playing. Like if they have Leech and Basso, it's fucking Jover for Mesne Chesvo. While this is like more durable that way. Also, Mesne Chesvo has like an actual phase check that this just doesn't have.
It does, but like I think like I like the 5-5. Like I like it where it's like this is annoying. This is annoying if you want to break with a breaker, but then also annoying if you're not breaking with the breaker. Like either way, it's still good. It still lasts, right? Like just as you said with like Buzzsaw Leech, like mess the chest for then like you just can't.
Yeah.
And any copies you draw, you just can't. Also, like people can like manipulate. They manipulate with botches and stuff. Not that this card, I guess, can't be, but it's like, you know, I like I feel like I'll have other and the runs and whatnot that I'll like want to play and things like that. Like with this, it's just really solid to put behind or put ahead of something that you don't really want to be trashed or stack two of these on top of each other and it's like, oh boy, so I don't know if that really answers the message chessbook question. I just like that. I think also because it's a barrier, besides like propeller, it's like, oh my god, like they're gonna have a hell of a time consistently having to get through this. I think there's more tricks and cheaper ways to deal with the code key.
Sure, you can advise arm through this one if Arizona is a problem. There's a world where this is kind of bad if you play pings also and they have a Kurupira out. That's kind of tough.
That can be kind of tough. And then I like it as a game net ice as well, because then you're like, oh, you really have to break this, or you give me hella money. So it's like
it's kind of a bad look that there are going to be so many game net ice in the new set. Nobody wants to live with the game net reality.
I think people do.
Okay, the evil JNet people will want to, but
I don't know. I don't think I'm an evil JNet person. I just think
you are like in the skin of one at least.
No, like I don't know. For me, I'm like game net it's not as bad as like I don't know, like traps, and we support traps all the time. I was like, oh,
do we?
Some game net, nice, bro.
I have never supported a trap deck in my life.
No. I don't mean like. I mean like the card pools.
Oh, sure. I thought you were going to be really offensive towards me.
But yeah, I think with this ice, the paywall thing, and like NPOTs and F2Ps, you got.
You maybe have something. Yeah.
There's some breaking news that we need to cover, and we have some beef that we need to sort out. So
another beef episode.
Absolutely. So like, do you want the break? Fa, would you like the breaking news first? And of course, it's not breaking news to you, but or would you want the beef first?
Let's beef first, and then we can keep people waiting on the breaking news.
Okay, that's really unfortunate because there was a right and wrong answer. The right answer was breaking news, and not the beef, because the beef has to do with the breaking. So I can't beef with you without giving them the breaking news. So
I feel like that's on you, Brandon.
Yeah, I feel like we cheated the audience there with the false choice.
No, it's never on me. It's that is like that you should know already. But breaking news: our boy Sokka will not be at Worlds. I repeat, our boy Sokka will not be at Worlds. Sokka 234 will not be attending, and it's just devastating. Number one, number two, like Worlds is on home soil. One of our best defenders will not be there. And like when the Netrunner community hears that, they got a little bit hungrier. You know what I mean? They're like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like the pathway just got a little easier. You know what I'm saying? Like unbelievable. Okay, but what you have to understand is this goes a lot deeper. Okay, I even have like a conspiracy theory about this. So I'm talking to Sokka. Okay. And Sokka's like, yeah. So I'm not coming to Worlds. It like comes out that he's not going, and I'm like, I'm gutted, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like before, like we had a conversation like maybe a week and a half before or something, where he's like, yeah, like we'll see if I can go, and the reason he can't go is because his friend is having a wedding that same weekend, and that sort of thing. And he was like, yeah, I'll talk, I'll talk to Fa and see, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go see her, and we're gonna talk, and probably like I don't see like her and I going to either the wedding or Worlds like separately, and we've never been to like the Worlds together while we've been together, so like.
Wait. That's untrue. But keep
Okay,
going.
sorry. Not like okay, sorry. That is untrue. What he meant was like hanging out with all of us. Like
Yes,
just
yes,
as like a
with
hangout
you.
sort of.
Yes.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, she'll probably want to go to Worlds. And so then I'm like, okay, cool. Week later, yeah, so I'm not going to Worlds. I talked to Fawn. She's like, yeah, we'll just go to the wedding. I'm like, she's like, yeah, Worlds is every year. We can always go to Worlds next. I'm like, no.
I know.
Yeah. So here's the thing, okay? Fa, number one, how could you? Okay, like it's not even like Sokka is in the wedding party. We could have worked on this together. We could have talked Sokka into coming to Worlds and whatever. So I want to know, like, going to Worlds and with Sokka and him, like trying to get another title on home soil, okay, and also like hanging out with the rest of us. Like, what was the rationale for going to this wedding?
I mean, okay, like I personally, when I heard he was considering going to Worlds, I think it's wild that he was considering going to Worlds, because my understanding is that this is a friend he's like pretty close to, like he grew up with. I'm like, I feel like there are like friendship responsibilities that exist that I'm not going to get in the way of, and like two, like I missed last Worlds. It's okay. Missing Worlds is okay. I don't know.
So like missing Worlds is okay if like, okay, would it be wrong for me to say that you like if you go to Worlds and like make a top cut, it's like that's a very amazing thing that kind of happened in terms of like how you feel about your talents as a Netrunner player.
Okay, yeah. So missing Worlds is okay when you're like not gonna win Worlds, is what you're saying, which I acknowledge. Like, I feel like my position is that I like am like happy to go to the wedding, and like going to the wedding is something that I would be interested in doing, just so like, because I haven't been to like Edmonton, or like I haven't been to his hometown, so like that's something I would be interested in doing. Like whether he decides whether it's worth it, that's on him. I don't control that. Like it's okay. Like if he decides it's okay, then it's okay.
I'm dubious. Like you and I both know he wasn't going to go to anything you weren't going to, so ultimately you have say. But also, like,
if he wasn't going to the wedding, I wouldn't be going to the wedding. To be clear, because at the very least, because that would be weird. Because I don't know this person, like outside of Sokka.
you make a good point.
Imagine going.
Now you just should go, because like, you know what I mean. You just show up. Like, look, I sent Fa in my place. I really got to go do this thing. That'd have been hype.
That's good.
That'd have been cracked. No, but Fa, this is also like, this is strike 3. Like, yeah, this is strike 3. Like you didn't come on tour. Okay, you didn't come to Worlds, and now you're not coming to Worlds again. And I just can't help but think that this is like, it's personal. That you don't want to hang out with me. This is crazy.
No, you got to take it up with the U.S. government. I couldn't leave the U.S. because my visa expired, and they like only give me visas the last 1 year, so I need to go to Thailand like to renew it, which like would take like 3 weeks in Thailand, and I like can't. Yeah, like I had school. I don't know. I was like doing things.
I guess I can accept that, but like really, I think that like there's a real conspiracy here, and like obviously like Worlds is on my home soil, in Canada, and I feel like the Americans definitely had something to do with this, and they were like, "No, fuck, go to this wedding. We'll pay you off, and if you can get Sokka out of Worlds." And yeah, I'm running with that narrative. So I think that's kind of what happened here.
You're saying the Americans paid me.
If we're blaming it on the Americans, I'm down.
Yeah, I definitely think they had something to do with this. I mean, like obviously, they've been slipping, and Sokka's been a big part of why they haven't maybe made it to the places that they want to go, and so they were like, enough of this, and they saw an opening, and they got on it. They did good work. They convinced Fa that
it just means that it's your year to win Worlds. That's just what it means. It's fine.
No, Brandon has to play like fantasy basketball again.
Your turn to bring Canadian pride.
Well, yeah, Worlds is early, okay, and so it won't interfere with fantasy basketball. Also, though, like it really seems like we're going the way of the green, and they unbanned a lot of things, and it looks like green has gotten the benefit. Shaper, and there's like 50 to 80 like players that are like better green players than I. So I have a lot of work to do. So I don't know. They got Cubone back.
It's a long time to Worlds. It's a long time to Worlds. You just gotta train up. It's like just play like 300 games on Shaper, and then you'll be good to go.
Yeah, you like start smoking weed, and you will learn Shaper hella fast.
Listen, maybe it's a Ruzin's time to shine again. The Cubone's back, and Deep Dive's back, and Paul, how much do you follow spoilers? Do you have opinions on spoilers? Do you have opinions on the ban list?
I was looking at spoilers with Sokka yesterday. They seem fine. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really, yes. And I like the ban list update seems cool. Like I like that they're unbanning cards. I generally don't have people have strong opinions on ban lists and cards, and I am not one of those people. Like, just give me whatever. Like, really, it like doesn't matter to me until it becomes a deck. Like, because I'm not building that deck anyways. So my enjoyment of it is more determined by like what decks people have like given me or like surfaced to me. So the cards themselves or whatever until someone does something with it. Like, I don't know. I'm not a deck builder. This is a really bad time of the meta for me. I've like always floundered like early meta, like cards just been released. I don't know what to do with them. I haven't had enough time to get reps with them. It's bad. So yeah.
Okay, so not a great time in the world of Fa in terms of what we're gonna do next. Leave in the comment section below decks that maybe you have for a new meta that Fa can play.
Yes, please.
She needs some help. She needs some support. Yeah. So, like, at some point, you gotta go to a basketball game. Can you let me know this? And like, why wasn't I invited?
I mean, you can come if you want to fly here. I'm going to.
Maybe I did. You didn't ask.
You can take my ticket if you can get here in like 2 hours.
Well,
it's,
no.
Warriors versus Nuggets. Apparently, my aunt, my cousin is a big basketball fan, so I'm going.
Warriors versus. You're gonna go watch Warriors versus.
Like the Golden State Warriors?
Nuggets? Nice.
Is that the team?
Is it?
My cousin likes basketball. Shout out. My cousin has a basketball blog called Daily Dose of Dubs. It's apparently quite good, but I don't know enough about basketball to judge. But check it out and subscribe.
I can put the link down below.
Can you? Yeah. Give send Axu the link. He'll put it down below. Nice. That's sick. Okay. Well, enjoy the basketball game. That's hype. I wish I could go to a Warriors Nuggets game. Unfortunately, Curry won't be playing, but like you'll get to see Jokic.
Okay.
I don't think either of us know these players.
I know Curry. I've seen Curry play.
I think Jokic is European.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about him.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a very, very good player.
So this one is 6 to res and be an upgrade for 3 influence. Upgrade advertisement, and the card is called Hype Machine. Trash cost is 2, and as long as an agenda was scored or stolen this turn, the res cost of this upgrade is lowered by 6. Trash can ability, place 1 advancement counter on a card you can advance in the route of this server. Every season is a preview season.
Hype.
And the art is the one people have seen already from the card fan.
Oh, I should have asked. Are we having like? Will people be able to see the visuals of this?
I'm probably putting it on the screen. I cannot be that much of an asshole.
No. I just wondered if because okay, there's the YouTube, but like whatever. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we notoriously hate our Spotify listeners.
We love you, Spotify listeners. You want to go first?
I have been thinking about ways to play this card, and the only way I have been able to think about it is where you play Arella Salvatore and what's the old parts that be? Team sponsorship in Eternal, where I get these for free with Team Spo and install the agenda from hand, and it's kind of peak.
Oh my God. New sports medal, got it.
Yeah, like legit cinema.
Okay, back to standard.
Brother, it's 6 to res. Like you're not resing this for like not paying 6. And like how many times have you scored? I guess it's scored or stolen, but like how many times do you score an agenda and then like be able to res this card that you didn't use to score anything?
Yeah, so I want to talk about that because I think before I was having some hard times with not exactly what you want to do with this, because obviously you're using it like to help you advance and score in the remote. Like maybe there's going to be some sickos who advance traps in the remote, things like that. But like with the new is it Witch Hunt? Is it the 4-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the new 4-2, I think this is where this shines, because the idea I think with the 4-2 is that like you score it with a click left and you install your next points. And then and right, so then now they have 3 tags, and it's like, okay, come and get me. If you do, I probably have the tag punishment because I've taken the bad pub and I've searched for it. And or you clear the tags and allow me to score again, and then this upgrade will help you with the next score. Right, so you've scored, you've res this for free, and like these are not unique. So if you have multiple in the remote, you can pop off. Maybe there is a powers that be combo where you score your agenda. Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
So the witch hunts, right? They say delete all or get rid of all tags and then give them 3 tags, right? But what if they trigger together?
What do you mean?
So let's say the combo is I score witch hunt, okay?
And other witch hunt?
Powers that be another, and then pop off with these upgrades.
The other witch hunt clears your other witch hunt's 3 tags.
What? They trigger at the same time?
Yeah, but you have to trigger the whole card at the same time. I think.
Yeah, dude. I think. What do you mean? No, let's get rules on this. Give them 6 tags. Got him. I deserve it. If I
you don't deserve shit, brother.
Shit.
What the fuck do you mean you deserve this?
I deserve it.
I can fetch the card text for you.
While you're doing that, that's kind of one of my things where I feel like this card, I think because it's pop this, get an advancement counter, people are going to be able to do much more creative things that I'm thinking of. But I think the whole scored or stolen res this for free thing is like perfectly like fine, manageable. It's going to happen. And I think you're going to be able to help you to, score the remote, get you to threat 3, get you to threat 4, do these things that you want to be doing. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, but I just think 6 is a lot. Like you're never using this normally. Like calibration testing was a card that you could use normally. Because it's way less credits, right?
It will be way less credits. You're only going to use this for free.
But scored or stolen is such a prohibitive thing that is annoying.
It's pretty easy. You have 2-1s in faction. You're gonna score. People are gonna steal. It's really not that hard.
Okay. Also, I guess you just have to put this on the remote earlier. I can maybe I can see, like you just put this in a remote, and your opponent has to go trash this, or if there is still any agenda of a central, you just like, okay, time to score a 2-pointer next turn. Good luck.
Well, exactly. You put this behind like a funhouse. It's annoying, or a ping, or whatever. Like it's
yeah, they
annoying.
kind of have to go deal with it. Also, if you're like through evil man, you install advanced checklist. They don't trash it. You put 3 hype machines behind it, and like they steal off a central, you just trash all of them, and you have 3 advancement counters ready to be used.
I can't believe you just said all that.
Who supported GameNet just 2 seconds ago?
Still more moral than you are.
No, hell no. We're both evil, brother.
You supported fucking Czechist Scion, okay?
Who of us played Kill Nebula with Czechist Science in it last metagame?
Not me.
You did? No, don't lie to the people.
I played Behold. I didn't lie.
Potato.
But I think another thing that you can do with this card is that you can score 2-1 with powers that be, or an agenda with powers that be, bring this card back and residence, you know what I mean? And then that's another threat for another score, and they have to come deal with it.
Also, like if you somehow have influence to import this into like AUCO, you score the hybrid release, install this from archives, res, and then it's like kind of like queuing up the next one.
Yeah, this plus Moonpool says I can do a lot of things.
Yeah, that feels like kind of scary, and like actually doing something. Also, do you have any 5 res cards in Orb that you want to tutor out with this?
Envelopment, I guess.
Yeah, but like that doesn't do anything like super cool. It's just a thing you can do.
Fine, architecture.
Okay, I guess.
I don't know.
Assets with architecture, I feel like are kind of down in the drains with Sviatagora.
I don't know. You asked the question. I gave you 2 cards.
Yeah, sure. But you can just say nothing important.
I don't know. I think it could be important. I don't know yet. Like that's the thing about scoops and new sets and stuff. We'll find out. But
can you if you extract a 7 coster into this, that could be kind of funny.
Trebuchet? I
mean, yeah.
No, I remember back in the day when we were first learning golf, one of the things you could do is extract Trebuchet to Sansan. That was kind of hot.
Yeah, like that. This does a similar thing, less powerful, but if you need the score, you need the score.
Yeah, it's Shadow Stomp. And then I don't know, HB maybe they. But what's the influence on this thing?
3.
Like I don't know if you're with 3 influence importing this. It's probably not a thing that happens.
Yeah, like Scorn Ambient could see this somewhere. Also, it's Eternal combo card as well, which is cool.
Yeah. Good job on the calibration testing, though. I think that's probably its closest thing that we've seen. Is I don't know. It's new. I don't know. It's pretty new.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm into it. I'm into both these cards as just. I don't know, not crazy, super powerful or anything, but nice, stable cards that are very playable and that people will try and are cool.
Yeah.
And we needed another barrier in NBA.
Yeah, I agree. You have anything else to say about the cards?
Nah, back to the regular scheduled programming.
And I'll put some transition sound here.
Sick. Like
a radio switch channel noise, what they used to have in the war, or during the war, like World War II, while you were a child.
Yes.
They had radios.
I was there.
Exactly.
This is. So okay, you won US Nats. Since then,
what do you Worlds. And then I fell in love, and then I just vaguely am bad at Netrunner now. I don't know. And then I came 4th at CBI, and then that's my last good placement.
There was a lot there. I'm like, ooh, what do I tackle first? You can just be in a list of things casually. Ooh, I fell in love like that. That's wilder. I just casually fell in love. It'll happen. It happens to everyone, right? You just walk down the street, boom. You know?
No, you just go to a Netrunner tournament. That's the prerequisite.
Okay, I have a real question. All right, how much in this falling in love? Okay, and this really like you know the preliminary interest in Sokka was that he was good at the game. How much did that play into it?
Probably a decent amount. Like,
Yeah. Okay. So because White Blade on the Shadow Knot was like, yeah, I'd be good at the game and I'd be getting laid because I'm good at the game. You know what I mean? And it's like, listen, people, if you're out there looking, for partners, apparently, like, hey, upping your Netrunner skill, it apparently helps you. It gets you may get you a foot in the door.
yeah, he's not wrong.
Okay, very good. Very good. So are you content to play Netrunner sidekick? Like we can't help but notice that you're on this huge upward trajectory, you found love, and it hasn't been the same since. So, what's going on there with the Netrunner play?
Oh no, I think I got like significantly better after I started playing with Sokka. There were like just parts of the game that I understood in a different way afterwards. Like CBI, like honest CBI was arguably like fourth at CBI was arguably harder than the US Nats win, depending on how you like slice it.
Right.
But yeah, so that was fine. It's just like mostly it was just like I got busy. Like I was in my last year of university, and then now I've just started a job, and also I think I need to get I mean part of it is also William likes to Sokka likes to play decks different from what I like to play. I like to play rushy scoring decks with a kill fork, fork side. That's like my jam, and that's not really like his vibe. But and it hasn't been like a ton of decks that are like that recently. But also I think so when I met Sokka at Worlds, one of the things he said that it was that he said I was better than he was at at the same amount of at the same amount of time he spent playing Netrunner, back when he started playing. Which to be fair, he was 14, so I don't know if it's a good comparison point. But that made me go maybe I could win Worlds someday. And then I started playing with him a lot, and then I just went I felt like he just was consistent on a different level than I was, and was noticing things on a different level than I was, and that made me go, maybe I will never win Worlds someday. And that's okay. And but it's I don't know. I feel like I'm at a point if things go right, things need to go right, but I could win Worlds if things go right. I feel like he could win Worlds if things didn't go right.
Right. Interesting. Well, I think you can win Worlds. I definitely know way back 2023, 2024. I mean, one of the years you were Oracle of the Year. I mean, we were jamming a ton of games. You were very active, but then adulting happens, and there's a whole bunch of other priorities and things that you need to take care of, and you play the game less and that sort of thing. But can we expect more on the Netrunner side from you this year?
We'll see. I mean, because I'm not going to Worlds, that's part of the I guess to me that's less of an argument because I don't go to Worlds to win anyways. But yeah, we'll see. Works a lot. When I was orcling a lot, that was because I was in Thailand, and I didn't have any friends to talk to who were in Thailand at the time. So you were my friend who I could talk to, and so that's why I was orcling a lot.
Yeah, I'm getting destroyed right now.
But I'm getting the pity oracles.
No, but that was no, it was good. You were a good friend. But that was just I just had a lot of time because I was interning, and then I came back from work, and I was I was just either scrolling on, I was just hanging out online, or I was orcling, and orcling is better for everyone. But now I like I have to do laundry and stuff. Like it's like adulting is hard. Why did no one tell you that your 20s would be spent like washing dishes and doing laundry and cooking?
Oh, well, okay, let's be honest. You don't do any dishes, okay? Let's be 100% real. You be eating ice cream out the tub, okay? You be drinking juice out the jug. You don't do dishes, bro.
I don't do that. I don't drink juice out of the jug because that makes the juice go bad.
Does it?
Like that, I think that is actually problematic. Yeah, because you put saliva in there and that has like bacteria.
Right.
Yeah, but like if you drink the juice like in a normal amount of time.
I don't drink juice in a normal amount of time.
You just leave it in the fridge for a year?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I don't.
You eat your food out of like.
But like sometimes I just like stop, right? Like
Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah, like I want it to last for a while. But I do have a dishwasher and I still hate doing dishes. It's terrible. I thought it would be better with a dishwasher and it kind of is, but it's still terrible.
I mean, real.
I mean, like, I don't really like. Explain to me why this is like. You sound like you really despise this. Like, why?
Okay, but when did you do the dishes last time?
It's a good question. Like maybe a few days ago.
Okay, never mind.
Like,
that was too soon.
And like,
I thought it would have been longer.
Oh my god! Listen, Aksu, no, Aksu, you of all people cannot ask me when I last did the.
What the fuck do you mean?
Listen, I understand that this whole time you just thought I had a caretaker.
Oh,
so like I get it.
Don't try to. No.
Oh, it's over for you. Trust. When you come to Canada, you listen. You have someone a lot scarier that you're gonna have to answer to.
I don't think I'm coming to Toronto. Actually.
Oh, you're coming. Listen, you just have to. You gotta. You reap what you sow. You made your bed. Now you're gonna lie in it. It's fine. I feel like you do like a quarter of the dishes that most people do.
I mean, maybe it's just like chores like that. Well, okay, one, I don't like doing the dishes because your hands get wet and then they become cold, and I think that sucks. And then also like these, and then these kind of chores, like they just like happen like so often. Like it's like, oh, like you have to do them all the time. Like, and you're like, oh, I made myself doing them this time, and then like you only get like reply for like a week, and then you have to do it again.
You can start buying like reuse or like plastic plates and use those only.
Yeah, I don't hate the dishes enough for that. Also, I don't own a dishwasher, so I feel like that's like bad. Also, it's bad for the environment. Like like at least I can do my dishes for the environment.
So you don't hate them enough to do that.
Yeah, but I hate them enough that I will use the dishwasher, not hand wash them, even though hand washing is more water efficient. But it's okay. we give back in other ways, maybe.
Maybe, huh? Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, low-key a dishwasher is like the best utility thing to have. I don't have one, and I'm like moving to get one because not having one sucks so much.
I didn't have one in college.
Yeah, it's hella bad.
I didn't have one in college, and it was so bad. And my thing when I got a real job and a real apartment is that I want a dishwasher. That's my upgrade that I need in my life. So Brandon, you had something to say.
Yeah, listen, I don't have one. It would be great to have one. I don't know. I think like taking out the garbage is like so much worse. Like organizing. Garbage, recycling, all that stuff. I think because for me, because I'm in an apartment, there's like a chute.
Yeah.
And there's just some people who are just, I don't know, nastier than others, and it sucks going in there. And like, it's just like this, like you open this door, and it's like I don't know. I couldn't even take like a, I don't know, a quarter of a stride in that room. Like it's just like, and like the door closes, and it's just like, and then you have to put it down the chute, and it's just yuck. And yeah, like all the prep beforehand, and then you just go to this room, and you're like, ugh, and you're like, I hope everyone goes in here. I hope I don't get sick from going in here. And then yeah, washing my own dishes is like perfectly fine.
Okay, sure. That's
Like
reasonable, I guess. That is not like I like taking out the trash more. Everyone can have their own preferences.
I mean, if
It's
I had
probably
some
better
like
that
fucked
way.
up room where like people throw the trashes into the floor, I might have a different opinion.
Yeah. That's true.
It's all Brander's
Oh my
neighbors
God.
just throwing them at throwing the trash bags at the walls.
Do you plan to go to any mega cities or cons? Like, I know you're not going to Worlds, but
I have not looked at it at all. I'm like, we'll see. Well, okay. I'm going to the Bay Area, like tournament. Like there's a mega city in South Bay, soonish, and then like at some point, and a districts at some point around here. And then otherwise we'll see. Yeah. I think it would depend on if I like have decks that I like in this meta, and then it would take me a little bit to figure that out. Yeah.
Like there's like a while for
We shall see.
continentals. They can figure it out.
Like there should be like some time to plan it. I'm behind on trip planning.
They just are announcing the continental dates right now. I don't think the North American one is like public yet either.
Yeah. So no, I guess I am not. I haven't made any plans. Are you going places, Brennan?
good question. So I think I'll be doing a lot less traveling than I did last year. Like last year, I went to a lot of tournaments. But like, there's going to be a lot of major tournaments near me. And I think also just because like, I think I've said this on the pod before, but I think, I just want to be a very good accommodating host. And like, because anytime that I've, went somewhere for a Netrunner tournament, phone abroad, everyone's just been like, it's so excellent, so nice and accommodating and things like that. So I want to be able to, be the same. And so like, I really like, I don't have infinite vacation time. So I want to save vacation time for the people who are coming over. Speaking of that, has Asakta talked to you about coming here when Finn is here? Or
No, he has not. He has not.
More breaking news. Bridgman coming to Toronto.
Well, wait, like just before Worlds? That he has.
No.
But like,
just to hang?
But like in general?
No, not before Worlds. Just to hang. June 2nd to the 15th.
Well, maybe he has said something about that. I don't know. I have to check. We'll see. I technically have unlimited vacation time, which kind of means I have no vacation time, or infinite vacation time, depending on. So I'll have to figure out how well I'm doing at work, determine if I can go.
But yeah, it is. I'm super excited about that. I'm like, thinking about like,
yeah.
How many places? Like, where do I take him? What do we do? You know what I mean? It's like, it's exciting.
Yeah, it is. It would be cool. I'm excited too.
Okay. Now I know you have to go see Nikola Jokic. That
I mean, like I guess so.
But is there anything we didn't cover that you wanted to cover? Or anything you wanted to shout out or plug?
Anything we covered that
we didn't cover.
I would want to cover. Anything that we didn't cover. Can you just tell me what the spoiler is for the for the car? I want to know. I don't want. I feel like as being a guest of this podcast, I like that should be my privilege. No.
Unfortunately,
that is my argument.
Unfortunately, we're not able to do that.
Yeah, then cheap police will be killing us if we tell anybody.
Correct.
Tragic.
But your real privilege is being on this podcast. Let's be real. And
And what other shout outs? They should bring back hard hitting news. This is my shout out.
100%.
Oh yeah, this is something about me that for the viewers. Hard hitting news is my favorite card. That maybe tells you about the kind of person I am. Yeah.
Tells you everything we need to know about Fa. And so I saved it for last so that she could actually talk about herself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just like I feel okay. Like when you're a new player, when you learn to play against hard hitting news, you feel like you like know how to play Netrunner now. It's like it's like a skill check that you've passed. Like you feel accomplished. That's my hot take.
Rest in peace.
And then
news. We miss you.
Hot hitting news. We do miss you. And yeah, and I okay.
Wait.
Also the other thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, dude, is me, Fa, and Axu, are we like all in unison here? That's crazy. It's some world event is gonna happen very soon. If we all agree.
Yeah,
that's insane.
The event is that they will unrotate hard hitting news.
Sorry, they could just make a new one.
They tried already, and Oppo just doesn't hit the same.
Yeah, Oppo doesn't hit the same. Oppo says that's not as mean. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, they should. Yeah. Okay, like frankly, like in the meta and stuff like that, I get why they don't reprint hard hitting news, etc. But I do have like a very fond memory of winning my first game of Netrunner at East Coast Nats by like Econ Warfare had hitting news, and then boom the next turn. And it was great, and it was like the first win of that tournament.
Damn. Started off
also boom. Yeah, and then also it was against one of the Neon Static people actually, and then also I think apparently. So this is a chain that depends on the fact that White Blade is correct, but apparently I am the youngest national champion ever, which is cool because there's no more nationals. That's also a thing, because apparently White Blade claimed that they were the first, that they were the youngest when they won something like US Nats or something, and then William won something which made him the youngest, like Canadian Nats, and then I was younger than him when he won that. So that's also a cool thing that I just remembered and would like to mention.
It's okay. XCG is working on his daughter to become a fantastic Netrunner player, and
perfect, incredible.
Yeah, she'll probably win Nats at like 17.
I mean, it would be hype.
Yeah, no, but there's no more Nats left. That's the thing.
We can bring them back for this.
That's why I was like, OP is going to bring them back specifically for that? Because that's why it was important that William won all his Nats like the last year, so that it was like the pristine Nats record was completed. Oh, that's the other, sorry, I'm rambling now. But that's also the other thing that I was going to mention is like the... You know how I was like I realized that William was so much better than me that I'm like, it's okay if I don't win worlds now. Like the other thing is like the way you introduced me was like, oh, I'm like I won nationals for like in 2023. So my like biggest accomplishment is that I won a nationals. William's like Soccer's like not even most interesting accomplishment is that he has won every nationals that he has participated in. So that's like a there exists or like versus a for all kind of equivalence there, which is like in different like complexity classes.
Yeah. I don't think he's won a nationals that I've attended, so jury's still out. But
I've never won a nationals that you've attended either.
Yeah.
Have you won a nationals that you've attended?
I was hoping you would get there. No. I win these.
Sorry, I feel like I'm very mean on this like episode. No. Like
this is
okay. The thing with mega cities though, like they're great, and I like them. It's just if you tell your like aunt or something like that you want a mega city, they don't care. or like they don't, yeah, like they're just like whatever. Like you're playing this like fake card game. If you tell them you won a nationals, they're like, "Ooh, I'm so proud of you. That's so impressive." Like, and they post about it on social media and something.
Yeah, but like they'll be like, "What's that?" And I'll be like, "Mega City's like a nationals," and they'll do the same thing. It's fun.
It's still less
but
impressive.
it's like a national. You're just like making it up, you know?
I'm not. It's like it's a similar thing to the old, like, you know what I mean? It's the closest thing you have. So yeah.
Yeah. Like I know, but they don't know that. It's about public perception.
That's what I mean. That's why I can be like, it's like a nationals, and they won't know.
Yeah,
know?
but maybe people should not play for the ego.
But, like you're assuming they trust you.
Why
What if you do?
That is a good question.
I haven't given them a reason not to, okay?
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, like also when you argue, like, it's important because also when you're arguing with your professor about why you should get to go to Worlds and like skip this midterm, it's much more impressive to say that you won a nationals. Also, I told them it was East Coast nationals, and then they were like, "Oh, like so that's just the regionals." I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." But also, okay, East Coast nationals had more people than West Coast nationals. So by size of tournament, I think I win.
100%.
I'm glad that the kingdom Fall showed up to this podcast. The real Fall.
What?
Yeah, Fall's like, oh my god, I'm being mean on the podcast. Like, no. This is the real Fall.
It's also nowhere close the meanest episode of the podcast.
No, but I'm like I have a like I don't have a reputation to protect. William has a Sokka has a reputation to protect, and by association, I should be like not so mean, you know.
You're his other darker half, you know.
Sure. No, something
right.
actually. Sorry. Oh, okay. We can stop.
Well, I mean, if you want to, I want to make sure that you have enough time to get ready and go.
I have enough time. I have plenty. Like I'll be fine. I'm very good at catching trains.
Getting ready and going.
Also, like right outside my house. I'm ready to go. Like I that is my plan. Okay. So that's the other thing. You asked if soccer being good at Netrunner has to do with like us dating. Actually, one of the things that is probably more impactful was that there was a lot of podcasts that talked about how nice he was. And so like your public perception in the Netrunner world is also important if you are looking to use Netrunner for romantic purposes, as a dating app. Just
listen,
that's my
we don't need no. We don't need Netrunner people to get any more nicer.
Brandon, I think we need to cut the podcast then, right after this episode.
Yeah, you're gonna have people clambering at your door to like get on, and like them like bribing you and being like bribing you to talk about how nice they are and how good of a person they are in the Netrunner community.
Damn, Axel, you might have trouble getting what you need to get done in Latvia then. Shit.
I'm hella nice. What the fuck do you mean? I have said like 3 nasty things this episode only.
I guess you are winning in the points department on this episode, yes. That's funny. Actually, do you have any news for us?
News? About what? The Latvia?
I don't know.
If people are interested to come to the Finnish district, that's happening on the 25th of next month. Sorry, 25th of April.
Oh, 25th of April.
Yeah, if people are interested in coming over.
That's a week after my birthday. Wait, that's like almost a week after my birthday. Oh, dick.
You're coming
don't
over?
Make me go on tour. I'm trying to save money.
Yeah, this corner is still available for you.
Stay strong, Brandon. Stay strong. Do you have any updates on ESL? Sorry, not ESL.
Culture Summer 26?
No. The Eternal League. What's it called?
Eternal Super League, ESL.
English is a second language.
It's also Eternal Super League, which is ESL. I don't know, it has been a fun stream to do. Doing some commentary and watching bullshit Nebula decks. That idea is so cringe.
Oh. Yeah, Nebula's gotta be crazy in Eternal. Is that the league right now?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Yes. Is Nebula the best deck right now, or is it just the most BS?
Eternal works in like a way where every single deck has like counter matchups and stuff like that, so it's hard to say what deck actually is the best because it's often like just what's the most popular right now. But it's kind of up there. It got just hit by points nerfs in the most recent thing, so that's going to be interesting to see how it turns out after. Also, in other news, I have started doing knitting, and I'm almost through making a like scarf.
Oh, this is part of Culture 2026?
Yes, I have like just messed up like 3 times, so it's looking kind of ugly. It's at least like looking personal.
I'm very happy for you. I think like work your like keep knitting, keep progressing, and you can knit our merch.
I did also open a Redbubble store.
Oh, exciting.
I haven't put anything in there yet, but I just thought about printing like bullshit Netrunner memes for myself, and I might put those like for public also.
Would that be Discord match?
I mean, I'm trying to put some branding on there as a joke, basically.
Exciting.
I don't know if people actually would want to buy that though.
Okay, well, I should warn everyone before we go. There won't be an episode the week of the 18th, maybe.
Yeah,
Because
so in 3 weeks?
Yeah, both of us are gone on the 15th. I'm running the 5K, and Axu is on tour. So that'll be that. But we'll keep letting you know. But for all the fiends who are, we need an episode every week. We appreciate you. I'll warn you now so that you can be mentally prepared. And we don't have a not Yeti situation where he feels like he needs to take over the podcast. Well, Fa, thank you for coming on the pod. This has been fun. It's been excellent.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we outie.
We outie.